What's going on, Redbird Nation? Welcome back to the Time to Fly podcast. I'm your host, Adam Raymer. Appreciate everybody, as usual, for tuning in today. If you can, please hit the likes, shares, comments, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, hit the bell. That way you know when content is coming out. The Cards couldn't complete the sweep today. They made it interesting in the ninth inning again for the second straight day. But the Reds beat the Cardinals 7-6 in game 3 of this series. Dakota Hudson was on the mound today, and for the first 3 innings, he was great. We were turning double plays. Defense was playing lights out. He was getting ground balls. Then the 4th inning hit, gave up 3 there, gave up 1 in the 5th, and gave up 2 in the 7th. So Dakota Hudson on the day, 7 innings, 9 hits, 6 runs, a couple of walks, a couple of strikeouts. So, I don't think he pitched as bad as his stat line was, but they plated runs when we needed to. I'll tell you what the big difference was today in the game. It was one, runners in scoring position. They were 2 for 4. We were 3 for 13, so 13 chances to get runs in, and just we did not we didn't connect when we needed to. Unfortunately, we had the right people up too at certain times. Kisner struck out with the bases loaded with 2 outs. That was a big blow. If he could have just put something in play, could have been a little different there. But we had, Nato had a good day. He had a 2-run homer. He was 1 for 5, but Edmund got another couple hits. Finally, good to see Gorman get a couple of hits. And Donovan, I don't know what else you can say about that guy, but he's really good inside the batter's box. He's playing everywhere in the field. He had a play today and right where he kind of, lost track of it, and I think they ended up getting a triple and a run out of that. But he was 2 for 4 in the box today with a big walk in the ninth, and Yepez with a big 2-run homer in the ninth. You get who you want up. You get Albert Pujols up in the bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. You're down 1. Had a couple of really good swings on some fastballs that he fouled back, and then Diaz just kind of threw a low outside slider, and Pujols reached for it and struck out. So, like I said, overall, I don't think Hudson's stat line was as bad as it was. Honestly, he gave up 6 runs, so that's not great. But it was it was just not his day today. After usually with Hudson, it's slow starts, and it wasn't a slow start today. He actually looked good the first 3 innings, and usually once he gets through the first time in the lineup, he starts to settle down, and it was kind of opposite today for Hudson. So needs to fix some things there. I think the one thing with him though, he is speeding up. He's not slow as far as getting to the plate, waiting, taking forever. His motions are fast now, which I think has helped him in the last probably 3 or 4 starts. He's looked really good. Just today, gave up those 6, and it was a big 6. We got 4 off their starter, off Ashcraft. He was pretty good. Gave up 9 hits to him. We were hitting the ball well. We got, I think, 11 or 12 hits today. I think both. We had 12 hits. They had 11. We just, like I said, the big thing was runners in scoring position. You can't go 3 for 13 with runners in scoring position and win ball games. Not to mention we left 10 people on base. So we turned 4 double plays. It wasn't like the defense wasn't there. They had 2 errors again. That's how we got our run in the first. So game was there for us, guys. It's just we couldn't cash in when we needed to. And other than that, there's not much else to say. Like I said, it was cash in when you have runners in scoring position. You win ball games. You plate runs, you win ball games. Wasn't the bullpen's fault today. Again, Hudson gave up those 6, but we probably could have scored 10 or 11 easily if we would have just put balls in play. So we'll come back from this, though. Take 2 out of 3 from the Reds. I know the Reds are probably one of the worst teams in baseball, but you still win the series. We're still up in the NL Central, so nothing to get discouraged about there. We have a big 4-game series with Pittsburgh now, so take 3 or 4 from them and keep the winning, just keep winning. They'll bounce back from this though. They'll look at the tape and they'll see what we did. And again, runners in scoring position. Can't say it enough. When they're there, you gotta score. So we'll bounce back. Got a night game tomorrow, starting with Pittsburgh. I believe I heard them say Zach Thompson is making the start tomorrow. So we'll see how good he turns out. He had a good, I think it was in Chicago, had good 4 innings and got a save there. So we'll see how he looks. But we'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow after the Pittsburgh game. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. As always, if you can, again, please hit the likes, shares, comments, subscribe. And like I said, we'll be back tomorrow evening after game 1 with Pittsburgh. Let's fly.